Hi, thanks for joining me today. This is just a super quick little video showing how I clean and varnish my paintings when I haven't used any silicone oil. To be honest, I rarely use oil in my paintings anymore. I find I don't need it and it's not worth the cleanup hassle. But if you are interested in seeing my cleaning process when I have used silicone, drop a comment below and I'll make that video as well. I've put links in the description below for the products used. It's a different brand of isopropyl but the right strength. The 4 rectangular pieces are all canvas, the round is a birch panel. As these are all wall art and not pieces which I think would benefit from the super glassy gloss of resin, I've chosen to use Liquitex high gloss varnish on them. As the chain pull has a lot of texture in the painting which I want to keep, I am only doing one coat as I don't want to lose the texture. Cleaning is really easy, as there is no silicone or other oils used. I always wear gloves to prevent oils from my hands transferring onto the paintings. Just a light spritz of 99% isopropyl alcohol, then wipe it all over. Don't rub too hard, just make sure you cover all of the surface, including the sides. I use a clean damp cloth to wipe. I've seen a lot of people use baby wipes for this, which I don't like. Some of them do contain oils or other things which may react with the paint or add oil. The other 2 pieces are cleaned off camera, as you get the idea by now and don't need the video to be any longer than it has to be. Once they are all clean, leave them to dry for a few minutes. It doesn't take long as the isopropyl does evaporate fairly quickly. Once they are dry, you are ready to varnish. I use Liquitex high gloss varnish. I've tried a lot of different varnishes over the years, but always come back to this one. I just like how nice it is to apply and the finish it gives. Apply a small puddle to the center. Remember, you can always add more, but it's harder to remove if you add too much. Spread it out fairly quickly. It will start to get tacky within a few minutes. Once I have the varnish spread, I try to brush first in one direction, then across in the other until I have an even coating all across the piece. Don't forget the sides. Once I have the varnish nicely covering the painting, I use a small butane torch, linked to this one in the description, to pop any bubbles. Just go gently across the surface, keeping the torch moving and not too close to the surface, a few centimeters away. I wasn't sure how glossy I wanted the Hamza painting to be at first, so I only added a small amount of varnish. This is the only one of these 5 pieces that I added a second coat to, off camera. Funny story about this round piece, it was a bloom that I just wasn't overly happy with, so I've used it as my doodling piece, just playing with it whenever I wanted to chill out. Only I had a number of people who came in for workshops notice it on the shelf and rave about it, so as it's all completely covered now anyway, I thought, hey, why not? In case you are wondering, none of this video has been sped up at all. The only bits edited out was cleaning the 2 smaller pieces and moving my lights camera between the paintings, and obviously the drying time. It really is that quick. This is while the varnish is still wet. Within an hour, it will be dry enough to touch. And finally the dry varnished pieces. This is about 2 hours after I applied the varnish. I will leave them sitting here for about 24 hours, then they are ready to go. I think they've come up beautifully. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for joining me again today. Hope you enjoyed this quick video. If you want to see more, click here or here, and don't forget to subscribe.